U.S. intelligence agencies say their massive telecom monitoring systems have been effective in preventing attacks in the United States and elsewhere, and they say they've been careful to avoid spying on innocent Americans. Unclassified documents show that the National Security Agency's phone and email surveillance program identified the ringleader and a co-conspirator in a secret plan to bomb the New York subway system in 2009. Other plots were reported broken up in 20 countries. The agencies also said that last year they monitored actual calls from fewer than 300 phone numbers out of millions that were collected and tracked without identifying the subscribers. President Barack Obama's chief of staff said his boss would offer more assurances this week that Americans' privacy was not being compromised.
The president is not saying, trust me. The president is saying, I want every member of Congress on whose authority we are running this program to understand it, to be briefed about it, and to be comfortable with it.
But critics insisted that the dragnet of phone and internet records needed to be reined in.
I don't think collecting millions and millions of Americans' phone calls, now this is the metadata, this is time, place, to whom you direct the calls, is making us any safer, and I think it's ultimately perhaps a violation of the Fourth Amendment.
Meanwhile, former U.S. Vice President Dick Cheney called former NSA contractor analyst Edward Snowden a traitor for leaking the top-secret documents. And Cheney questioned whether Snowden, who's turned up in Hong Kong, was working for China.
That's not a place where you ordinarily want to go if you're interested in freedom and liberty and so forth. So it raises questions whether or not he had that kind of connection before he did this.
Cheney's remarks were not echoed by the White House, which hasn't raised any public comment about Snowden's choice of refuge, nor has it indicated yet how the U.S. government intends to pursue him. Tom Ackerman, Al Jazeera, Washington.